Hello, I'm Ronald Molmisa from the Philippines. I'm an author from OMF Literature, and I really like to write for the younger generation. One of the best topics I usually discuss would be how to reach teenagers, adolescents, and generally young readers. And I would say that many of our readers in our country would gravitate and be attracted to relationships writing. So that's why I have my books, Lovestruck. That's the title of the series of my books, Lovestruck. I started with a book on relationships, on how to focus on long-term relationships in marriage and how to make relationships meaningful. At the same time, I would like to convey among younger generation the value of purity, the value of waiting for the right time. We call that in Tagalog, sa tamang panahon, the right time. So, if you would like to write for the younger generation, I would give you just 3 W's for you to be effective in writing for the teenagers. First, the first W would be, you have to have a wit. Fun is the universal language of teenagers. So, in everything that we do, we should always include funny elements or relatable concepts. That's why language is really important. You have to speak their language. Begin where they are. That's the first one. Wit, fun. The second W would be wisdom. Well, we have to be consistent about our message. We have a message to get across, and that would be the message of the gospel. Christ would always be the center of our writings. That's the byline of our work, Jesus Christ, because this generation would always want to hear something that would help them cope up with the challenges of the times. Wisdom coming from the Bible. And then you have to have weight, not really the physical weight, but substance. Content is important, mainly because research is necessary for you to establish your facts, your information, so that people would understand that you're not only coming from the subjective element, subjective understanding of an issue. You really have to establish your facts, read studies, read statistics, read a lot of information and opinions from different researchers, professors, so that you can establish your message. So the 3 W's, you must have wit, you must have wisdom, and you must have the weight or the substance of any writing. So for that, I would like to recommend, for those of you who are really wanting to reach the younger generation, focus your energies and your wisdom on reaching the younger generation for Christ. Write for them so that you can be instrumental in changing a generation.